Hey, what's up, friends? Listen to this. You do not have to work for someone else. In this 5-part series, I'm going to get your brain wheels turning and inform you on how you can become your own boss now. I'm Ricky Baker. Welcome to Legacy Upgrade. Let's go. The first topic of this 5-part series is going to be how to find your why and 7 key reasons why you want to be your own boss. The first key reason is going to be to escape that 9 to 5 drag that you have to get up every day and go to. Do you really want to sit in an office cubicle or go work as a teacher or anything else until you turn 65 or more? I don't think so. The best way to get out of that is to become your own boss. You'll have the ability to create your own schedule and work from anywhere in the world. You could be on vacation and still work on your business real quick, jumping online. I know for me, I can't sit in front of a computer for hours on end every day. I can't even do that with school when I have a paper due. Every 15 minutes I'm up walking around, going to pet my dogs, trying to get a drink, trying to find any excuse to procrastinate, not sit there in front of that computer. But what if you didn't have to do that? You didn't have to sit in front of that computer all day or scan groceries at the cash register all day. You can be out there sitting on the beach, soaking up the sun, and quickly jump in to see how your business is doing, to see if you have to go in and make any changes. It can be that easy. I know when I was in the military, I didn't have any freedom at all to make my own schedule. And now I don't really have that option with my current job. But if I could choose to get up, work for a few hours in the day, and then go and have fun at the dog park with my dogs, that'd be awesome. If you like what I'm talking about so far, please hit the like button down below. It'll really help me out, guys, and I appreciate your support in the channel. The second topic we're going to go over is financial stability. Now, you do not get to choose when you get a raise or when you get your bonus. You might not even get one that year at your company if they didn't do good enough. Also, think about layoffs. What if your company doesn't do well at all and they have to cut employees? Are you going to be one of the ones they cut? Who knows? You could be. You're never really safe in that kind of situation. The worst of all, what if you get passed up for promotion for someone who's only been there a few short months? That's happened to one of my coworkers recently. They've been there for about 10 years, and someone who hasn't even been there a year yet got promoted over them. You can't count on getting more money from the job you're in now. You just have to hope it's going to be there when you do want it. Maybe you do have to go ask your boss for a raise, but most of the time, what are they going to say? Oh, we don't really have the funding for that. Well, guess what? If you're your own boss, you can give yourself a raise whenever you're able to or whenever you really want to. Another big factor when thinking about financial stability is providing for yourself, your family, your fur family, and maybe even your parents. You know, when your parents get older, you want to be able to take care of them. And what if you get laid off when you're in your late 40s? It's really hard to find a job when you get older. You don't have to worry about getting laid off by yourself because you're one of the older workers there. Financial stability really leads us into our third point, which is unlimited potential. You can grow your business that you own as much as you're willing to put in the work. If you want a big $1 million business, go for it. If you just want to have enough to pay your bills and go on a couple of vacations every year, keep it small. The whole thing is up to you. It's not up to anybody else. With the unlimited potential of doing an online business and becoming your own boss, you can decide if you want to have multiple streams of income, which most online business people do. By differentiating your streams of income, you have more of an opportunity to become successful and provide for those you love. That leads us into point number 4, help your loved ones. Who doesn't want to help their loved ones succeed in life and attain their personal goals? By having your own business, you might be able to even employ some of your friends and family. You can provide support for your spouse. Maybe they want to go to school. If you have your own business, you don't have to worry about that. Let them go. Let them better themselves. And your kids, maybe you can help them start their own business someday. And don't forget your elderly parents who might need some help later on in life. Because let's face it, our parents rely on us when they get older. just like we relied on them when we were younger. And point number 5 is growing your legacy. This is the big why for me. I want to create a business where my family or friends can take over and continue on my legacy of the business I created. If you create your own YouTube channel, for instance, you can reach millions of people who are searching the second largest search engine in the world every day. The number one being Google, obviously. But since Google owns YouTube, I guess they just have both of the biggest ones in the world. So people can find you really easy if you put yourself out there and give them what they want. In the next few parts of our series, we're going to go over how to get started to try to see what kind of online business you want to create and how you can become your own boss. You'll also have the ability to grow your own personal brand if you take on your own business. And that is what people really want. You to set up a whole brand around what you're interested in. Point number 6 is a really big one. Reduce the stress in your life. You might be thinking, this sounds really stressful to make your own business. But going into an online business is really low risk. And I'll be going over that further in a future video in the series. Some big ways that this is going to reduce stress in your life is the ability to set it and forget it. When you go on vacation, you don't even have to worry about getting someone to cover you because your business should be taking care of itself. Online business is, for the most part, I'd say maybe 99%, a passive income revenue stream. So in those moments when you have to leave for, let's say, an emergency, you don't have to worry about getting coverage at the last second. This will also reduce stress by letting you work on something you become passionate about. If you're not sharing what you're passionate about, then you're probably not going to be any happier than if you stay at your desk job or whatever other job you have. Your passion may not be what you think it is right now. You might find it while you're looking into these businesses. I never knew that I wanted to create YouTube content to share my thoughts with other people, but here I am making my first video. Our last point of the day is point number 7. Make your dreams become reality. Have you always wanted to go on a month-long vacation to Europe? Have you always wanted to go on one of those one-day cruises to Alaska? What about your hobbies? How many hobbies do you have that you wish you could really get into, but you always say you don't have time for it because you just sit in front of the TV on the weekends because you're so bored with your job all week? It's mentally exhausting. Being your own boss will also free up time so you can donate your time. Maybe you can go work for a charity that you've always thought about working for. Or maybe you can finally get healthy and fit because you'll have so much free time on your hands you can't use that excuse, I don't have time to go to the gym. And then maybe you'll go on to compete in your first mud run or marathon. You never know. You could find new passions by freeing up your time and becoming your own boss. All in all, you'll be able to do everything you always wanted to, but never had the time to do it. No more excuses. In closing, I want to give you a call to action. Put your big why down in the comments below. I shared my big why. Let me know yours so we can go on this journey together. Join me for part 2 of this series where we're going to learn how to plan and prepare to start searching for what kind of business you want to do. I'm Ricky. Thanks for watching, and let's upgrade your legacy. If you like, I'm Ricky Baker. Welcome to Legacy Upgrade. No, let's do. The first topic in this 5-part series is going to be how to find your why. Keep looking at myself. That's impossible. I can't even do that when I write a paper